All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to do another Master of the Universe, Mattel Master Universe, Masterverse line. As you know, I love the Masterverse line. I absolutely love it. I'm glad you guys are stopping by. Had a pretty hectic week or weekend, like going into this week and everything like that. It's just been crazy. But I'm glad you guys are here. We're going to bust open as many Masterverse figures I can do within, I would say, like 2 hours, because I don't like to go over that, because after a while, after that, I just start getting like exhausted, because I'm constantly talking, constantly posting up stuff. But when we do these Masterverse, or when we do the busted open marathons, you, the viewer, can pretty much grade these figures, right? And again, hey, Andre, you love mastering. Yeah, I love the Master Universe figures. Absolutely love them. Love them. Chokes and Holes is here. He has his typical emojis. Yeah, bust that thing open real quick. I was told by this one company that wanted to kind of like want me to push their toys and stuff like that. Well known too, because I signed a disclaimer, so I can't really tell you which one it was. But those of you who know, they wanted me to change it from busted open, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Could I have shot myself in the foot by doing that? Yeah. Could I possibly have been rich by now by changing it? Yeah, but it's about integrity with me. Chokes and Holes, what's going on? How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm not going to censor myself whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go all above and way out, go way out and stuff like that. But no, I'm not censoring myself when it comes to certain things. I'm not. That's why I love, in a way, I like that I don't have any strings on me, like certain reviewers, game reviewers, toy reviewers, so on and so forth. Now, in the beginning, I used to get like a lot of stuff sent to me for me to review. But, when they start seeing like, look, if I bust it out the pack and it's all messed up, they're going to be pissed off. So like now it's just like, you're like, I don't send them nothing. So, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'd rather buy my own stuff and give you guys, my viewers, the honest opinion or honest piece on what it looks like, so on and so forth. So we are going to bust open some Masterverse figures. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And again, thank you for tuning in to TNT Photon HQ. You guys are the absolute best. Well, Tough Nerd Toys busted open, but a TNT Photon HQ, and we will resume the show very shortly with my usual guests or co-hosts, because they're not my guests, they're my hosts. Actually, without them, I give a horrible show. Andre says that's where the love comes. Absolutely. That is where the love comes from. So I will be busting open. Hey, Angelina, what's going on, sweetie? Great to see you. Great to see you, Angelina. My girl, Pinky Tuscadero. Hey, Pinky, when you going to wear that top again, boy? When you going to DJ and wear that top again? Thank you so much. And good morning, Angelina Aureliano. How are you today? It's good to see you. Pinky, what you doing? You being a good girl or you being a bad girl? Facebook banned me today for putting up. Great to see you too, sweetie. Great to see you too. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give a big shout out to my host and my people, my main man, Pinky Tuscadero. That's my baby right there. She is an amazing DJ. Why is she not spinning right now? I don't know, but she needs to get back on board. Look, don't worry about getting the Mac. Just get a PC. You just woke up. You had to work last night? Yeah, she's my mod. She's everything. Pinky is amazing. I don't know what I would do without her. I don't know what I would do without the people in my life. Chokes and Holes is another brother of mine. Andre Espinoza is another brother of mine. Angelina Aureliano is another sister of mine. I got all good people in my corner, so that's why I don't be failing. That's why I don't be losing. That's why I don't be losing, So, you got to work again tomorrow? That's terrible. I'm going to be real honest with you. I will work, but I hate working. I wish I could just sit home. You know what? Let me not even go into that. That's for an adult show, but I would like to just sit home and do, So give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me grab some action figures for you guys, and you can tell me what you think of these action figures, okay? Okay, so first up, let me move some stuff over. Let me know if you guys can hear me very loud and clear, or is the music overpowering? Is the music overpowering the show? Let me know. All right, let me get my phone out, my mute. We black, we black. And here we have Whiplash and Buzz Off. Which one would you like for me to review? Whiplash from the new Eternia line or Buzz Off? Which one would you like for me to review? It's up to you guys. You let me know. Whoever mentions first, that's the one I review. Whiplash or Buzz Off? Let me know which one you want to review. Hey, Mika, see if you can share this to my Facebook page, please, because I've been banned. But I think if you share it, they'll let me do it. Whiplash? Okay. Share this from the Tough Nerd Toys fan page to my personal page, baby, please. Thank you. All right, so we are going to do Whiplash, all right? This is from the new Eternia line, and as usual, you know it comes in the Masterverse box right here with the graphics up at the top. You have 30 points of articulation over here, 6+ over here, barcode over here, Masterverse logo, and some graphics at the top right there. Over here on the side, you have some pretty decent artwork of Whiplash. He looks real good. And over here, you have Whiplash. And what does it say for Whiplash? It says the tail thrashing warrior. Okay, we're going to have to let the camera focus in on this if it decides to. It acts up sometimes. Okay, so it's not focusing in. And over here, you have some nice artwork on the back, some box art on the back. Let me see. And it says, let me see. I got to get this to focus. Oh, there we go. Focus came in. The chaotic cataclysm that shattered New Eternia ripped open a portal to a terrifying dimension known as the Demon Zone, home of the powerful reptilian race. The Caligar and their leader, Whiplash, the merciless brute, conquers New Eternia island by island as he crushes all who stand in his way with the savage power of his thick-hided tail. And here we go. Here we go. And here is Whiplash right there. The other figures within the line. Chokes and Holes has that serpent face for the reptilian people. Other people within the line right here. And it says Merman, Grizzlord, Buzzoff, and Faker. Also available. And you have the Mattel logo down here. Beautiful artwork. I mean, pretty decent artwork of Whiplash right there. I love the modernized gear that they gave him. But I've always liked the streamlined look of Whiplash right here. Bring it around to the front. I think Legal Mumbo Jumbo on the bottom of the box right here. And it says conform to safety requirements. You have the barcode over here. You can pause the video if you would like. Another Legal Mumbo Jumbo right there. And copy down the barcode if you wish. All right. So now, I think we went over everything with the box. And we're going to bust this guy open now. All right. We got the box cutter. Open that up. Pop that open. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Nothing inside the box. Put that over there. I thought I heard something outside. Let's get this guy out. Do I have to cut him out? Yeah. He has to be cut out. Yeah, Pinky, I got banned today because I put up something. I covered up all the private spots and stuff like that, but they on me again. So I got banned on Facebook today. I didn't even do nothing. They always messing with me. I ain't do nothing. And it was because of Tim Buddy I got in trouble. But I have been playing the Spider-Man game. And so far I'm enjoying it. Except for a few things. It is full of, now I'm going to be honest with you, the Spider-Man game is full of technical issues. It has a lot of problems within the game that they need to fix. Man, we lasted this all right, so we got him out. And let's grab out his weapon. They latched everything in here. Like usually they just slot it inside, but they latched everything in here. Why they always messing with me? I don't even be doing nothing. Facebook always trying to ban me or put me in the bad boys corner and stuff. Now, mind you, literally, especially now, I see shorts of naked men and women, like, you know what I'm saying, boobs out, everything, like. But I say the wrong thing. I say the wrong thing, and I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's whatever. Okay. I don't know why the hell it puts this in. All right, so we have him outside of the package, and I think I dropped something. Give me a second to find it. Okay, yeah, it was his torch. I had to keep this here. Just in case, you know, and you know, it usually comes with a little gray skull type of graphic backdrop if you want to make a little diorama of it with your figures, you can. And over here first, as usual, we're going to go into the accessories. And he comes with a pretty like chunk of accessories because you're going to be able to transition this figure from his classic look to his modernized look, okay? And yes, I have been playing the Spider-Man game, so tune into the Twitch or either the YouTube channel, Tough Nerd Toys Gaming, to see that. I'm not able to stream from my PlayStation to Facebook or anything like that yet. I haven't learned how to do it. So you can either see me on Twitch, and the upload will be, if you want to see the live gameplay, it's going to be on Twitch. And if you want to see the upload will be on YouTube for permanent play. All right, so accessory. It comes with this beautiful spear right here. It comes with this nice spear made out of a solid orange plastic, hard plastic. Sculpting, shiny type of orange plastic is made out of, pretty sturdy. If you're worried about the little bit of warping that's going on, you can easily rectify that with a little bit of heat or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it is a simple orange spear, which is his signature spear that he came with the original Masters Universe classic figure. And over here you have this nice helmet. The helmet looks pretty good. Nice sculpting, 3 pattern color scheme going on, done in a nice. I don't know why it won't autofocus. There we go. Did it focus? No, it didn't. As you can see, helmet right here. Nice sculpting in the helmet. 3 pattern, like, you know, the purple right here is pretty good. If you look and see, it's pretty good. Then you have the torch that he comes with, done in a translucent orange plastic or yellow plastic that pretty much frosts up into the yellow right there. A pretty nice looking piece right here. As you can see, sculpting and wraps on the handle. Looks pretty good. Done in nice hard plastic all the way around. Okay, so Choke says, just setting my VPN in Saudi when I buy it on the PS store. It goes to show you they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And you know, I'm not trying to get into something right now because I do want to do this stream. But the Spider-Man, although I do enjoy the game, but there are some things about it that I felt was unnecessary, or like they just kind of like snuck in on you as a standardized mission to do. Like, it's kind of messed up, like, you know. But if you make it one version for us and then another version for the US, what does that tell you? I mean, for the for different countries, what does that tell you? They know what they're doing. All right, then we over here, we have his nice tail. His tail is looking real nice. And it's done in a nice rubber, like vinyl, but you can bend it and it feels like there's a wire inside as well. So you can get a lot of stuff going on with his tail right there. Nice sculpting in it, nice nice textures as you can see. Has a nook down in the bottom and a peg on the back so that you can peg it right onto him. And then you have these beautiful hands right here. MJ looks terrible in this new Spider-Man movie. I mean this new Spider-Man game. She looks terrible. I don't know why they did her like that. She looks terrible in this game. MJ has always been like a pretty good looking girl, like in the comic books and everything. Even in alternate universe, MJ was always a pretty girl, pretty redheaded girl. I don't know why let me give it some more light, see if that's it. There we go. It needed some more light. As you can see, with 2 pegs on the back. Pardon me. All right. Now we are going to get to the figure. All right. This guy looks pretty big. I already see one issue with this, and that is the fact that he is a little bit. He should be beefier, for my taste, to be Whiplash. Whiplash always took me as like a beefy gargoyle or ogre or orc. But other than that, he looks pretty good. I love the face sculpt because it harkens back to the classic face sculpt of what's his name? Whiplash. Body armor is good. Loincloth is good. Everything, the 3-color pattern scheme going on. Dude, I like the belt. Gotta stop watching making me wanna collect again. Yeah, I know, right? Do you collect your statues like you used to, or no? Because a lot of people, once they get married or get in a relationship, they stop doing what they're doing. A lot of guys do that. I'm not. If my woman don't like it, oh well. You have these nice feathered like bird feet he has going on down at the bottom. The loincloth looks real good. It's done in, but it looks like it's a belt that you can actually take off if you want to give him his classic look. Along the back, he has his hump where his tail goes and everything like that. You can see like there are warts all over his body. Pretty decent head sculpt on him. He's looking pretty good. I don't know why my camera's acting weird today. It's acting really weird today. Which way? It's a little blurry today for some reason. I don't know why. The autofocus is acting weird on it. Now you can take this harness off right here. How do you take it off? Okay, you take it off from the sides right here. You can take it off from the sides right there. There we go. We got a nice view. Take it off from the sides right there. And you can get him into his classic look. Wish they do ball jointed tails like Big Arts and Godzilla. I mean, it's not bad. Listen, for the price point and to be some mainstream shit, it's really not that bad, Kenny. You got stuff. I got stuff that I'm paying top dollar for when it comes to action figures, and they look terrible. They look terrible. Like some of them I sent back. Like, you know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying. But Mattel is doing good work, if you ask me. Pop his head off. It comes off very easily. And there you have him in his vanilla outfit. Well, no, we're going to take the belt off as well. And everything latches on from the back, thus so. Take his belt off. Put in his tail. And here you have Whiplash in his pretty much G1 look. Now, I do like this figure, but I felt as though he should be a bit more beefier. He looks a little slim and skinny to me. He's a big guy, don't get me wrong, but Whiplash was always like stocky, like thick. Yeah, the head looks real good, but I think the body should have been a bit more stocky. He said, no, I stopped around 10 years ago. Still have my stuff, just no place to display them. I'll send you a list. Way too much stuff. Cool. Give me a list. Now, again, Whiplash, as I remember him, and especially I got spoiled by the 2000X line. I always expected Whiplash to be like a thick guy, like, you know, a thick gargoyle type of dude. And yes, you can maneuver the tail. You can swing left and right, so on and so forth, you know. But his legs are in a squat position right here. Although you can move them, they're in the squat position. But the detail on this guy is really good. I like the little scaling. They imitate like the little scaling that they did on the front of his chest right there. If you look real good. Loincloth looks good. Has a little wash in it. As you can see, a little wash in the boots and the shin guards right here. Feet are different. I haven't seen his feet on any of the Master Universe figures recently. I could be wrong. You know, you got a little bit of wash there, a little bit of wash. He could take a little bit of wash all over his body to give him a more like mature or like menacing look, but he's not bad. Now the face sculpt I do like. The face sculpt is done very, very well. I think they nailed it right here with the face sculpt. Head can go from side to side. He does have ball joints at his arms, but there are no butterflies. Bicep swivel, double hinge elbow, twist and pivoting at the wrist. As you can see, like he has his gauntlets on his wrist right there. And you can see there are scales sculpted into his skin. They did a really, really good job with him. Now, let's see if we can get like some two-handed weapon, but finish with his articulation. He does have the diaphragm that everybody loves. Kenny loves that. Some tilt going left and right, leg split, thigh cut right here, and double hinge knee, as you can see. All right. So let's put on all of his accessories and see how he looks real quick. We're going to put him in Ultimate Ogre mode or Ultimate Uruk mode. If you don't know what an Uruk is, you shouldn't even be in the He-Man, bro. I'll give you a hint. You shall not pass. All right. Put on all his gear. Pull out his tail so we can put his belt back on. Through. Now I'm doing a quick like assembly of him putting on all his gear and everything like that. Put that there. Trying to get this through the loop. All right, put that there. Put this on here. All right, good. Joints are very stiff. Most of the I haven't purchased a MOTU Masterverse figure yet that had very bad joints. Most of them have very, very stiff and good joints. Believe me when I tell you. Helmet pops on pretty easily, and it stays on very securely. You can put his torch in his hand. Well, you know what? Let's try some two-handed action. See if you can get some two-handed action. Yes, he can get some two-handed action, which is good, which is what Whiplash should have. Now, actually, usually I like them in their G1 look, but he actually looks better with the armor on. Pardon me. I dropped the tail again. No, I dropped something. Oh, his torch. And we plug that tail into the back, and there we have him in his ultimate ogre form right here. And I actually like him like this better than I do his G1 look. He looks real good. He looks real good in his new ultimate form, or whatever the case may be, with the body armor and everything. It looks really, really good. So this is the point where we pretty much grade this guy, right? So on a scale of 1 to 4, hey, what's going on, Cameron? Good to see you. So on a scale of 1 to 4, what would you grade him? 1 to 5, rather. 1 to 5, what would you grade Whiplash? New Eternia Whiplash. And yeah, I need to show it to you with his there. A 4, you want to give him a 4? Okay. I want to show it to you with his torch. 4, okay. All right. Let's see. We can give, and here he is with his dungeon crawling torch. He actually looks better in his newer form with the armor pieces. And although this, I felt as though, like, you know, I never liked this weapon with Whiplash, but you know, it's harkening back to the original G1 style that he came out with. So I think that he looks pretty good. 4, 4, 4. We're getting 4s all across the board. Me myself, I would give him. He just became a 5 with that torch. Exactly. I agree. He does look good with the torch, doesn't he? And he says he just became a 5 with the torch. Look at that. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this was donated to Tough Nerd Toys by the wonderful Sarah Thomas. Thank you very much, Sarah Thomas, for donating Whiplash to the channel so that I could review him. Now does his face go? Let's see what Kenny said. Looks good. Bulk armored. I think shoulder armor would have helped bulk him. Exactly. I agree. So I would say so far he is at a 4. I agree. He is a 4. Me myself, I was going to give him a 3 because of the fact that without his armor, he looks a little slim. He doesn't look as big as the 2000X one. And no, I'm not trying, or even the Filmation version, because even the Filmation version made him like a stocky character, like a beefy character, you know. And remember, he comes with fists and everything like that. So yeah, a 4 I think is good. I think a 4 is good. These are the fists that he came with. So I think a 4 is really good for him. He looks really good. Tail is nice and long. You know, they didn't skimp on the tail. Tail is nice and long, as you can see. And he's coming in at about 7 inches. So yeah, he's a big dude. So we're going to give it one more minute. And then we are going to choose another set of figures. Give it one more minute for you guys to decide on what he is. So far, he is a 4. Classified by everybody, he is a 4. He gets a ranking of 4. Okay. All right. So it seems as though Whiplash, Masterverse Whiplash, comes in at a 4. Next up, we are going to go with Buzz Off and Zodak. Whoever howls out which one they want to see first, that's the one I will review. Buzz Off or Zodak from the Masterverse line. And again, I like the Masterverse line. A lot of people don't. They love the origin stuff. I don't like the big head. Looks like muscular midget stuff. You know, I don't like those figures. That's not my thing anymore. Now, when I was a kid, I absolutely loved the midget type of, you know, Master Universe figures. Zodiac. Okay, you got it. So we are going to do Zodak. Zodak, aka the Cosmic Enforcer. In some realms, he is the Cosmic Enforcer, and in other realms, he is a bad guy. But Zodak is always a character that pretty much doesn't take any side, but a side that pretty much aligns with the universe or what's best for the universe. Sometimes he'll help bad guys, and sometimes he'll help good guys. He was originally supposed to be a villain, but then like they kept flip-flopping him, so then they made him a neutral character in a way. So you got the typical window display box, 40th anniversary in this chrome type sticker, foil sticker, 6+, 30+, 30 points of articulation, barcode, Masterverse graphics at the top. Zodak Cosmic Enforcer on the side. Master Universe Newtonia Zodak and Mattel logo down here. Beautiful box art of Zodak on the side. Loving that box art. That looks really, really good. And over here on the back, you have a bio of Zodak. And it says, Zodak, Cosmic Enforcer. Few are more powerful than the omnipotent master of the cosmos. As a keeper of the neutral balance between good and evil, the Cosmic Enforcer's universal travels return him to Eternia, home of Castle Grayskull, the nexus of realities, and the center of the universe. For a threat to the cosmic balance can come from anywhere at any time. You have the other figures within the line. The only two I have out of here is Zodak and Catra right there, and I will be reviewing Catra. I think I got Catra in the what's the name? Right here. You have the Mattel logo down here. Wait, what do you think? Down here, biohazard shit over there, and over here you have the barcode, and you have Legal Mumbo Jumbo. Hopefully this can, there we go, barcode right there. Pause it, write it down, whatever you're gonna do. And I think that's it for the box. And yeah, that is it for the box. So we're going to open this guy up. Yeah, I mean, like, well, in a way, Zodak was kind of like a bounty hunter. Because, like, if he came for you, or he had stuff to do, or, like, you were in the way of, like, keeping the universe aligned and stuff like that, he was coming for you. And, yeah, they're kind of like a police force in a way, too. Like a Master Universe police force. They're kind of like the Green Lanterns and the, what do you call them? The Nova Corps and stuff like that. That's what he is. So, yeah, if we open this guy up right here, pull him out. Yeah, Zodak did have a chair. Zodak did have a chair. In some instances, in some he had a chair. Like in the Filmation version, he had a chair. You know, or like a pretty much a chair that would go through the cosmos and everything. Put this box over here. You got to bring the figure out. Hopefully, he's not latched in as hard as the other guys were. Bring him out. Bring his staff out. Again, why I take my time doing this, because like with these figures, sometimes pieces you go to take them out and they'll just pop up in the air. They'll just go up in the air. All right. Okay, there we go. You know, typical list right there. Put that over there. Bring that over here. Put that over there. Close this knife back up before I cut myself. Did you know that I cut myself one time while doing one of these reviews? I did. Hold on. Exactly. Choke said he has the most powerful weapon in the universe, a gun. All right, so now Zodak was one of my, like, I always had like a cult love for Zodak, right? Because I just liked the way he was just pretty much like a wild card. And there are different Zodaks within the universe, and I always felt as though this one was like one of the bird people one, or like whatever, because he did have like some feathering type going on his skin and on his gloves. And over here, usually we're going to go into the weapons. Typical weapons that you get with most of the Masterverse line and stuff like that in terms of quality. You have a red, this one is his staff, and it can pretty much merge into one right here. You put both pieces together and they, ooh, come on, bro. Okay, there you have it. And you can make the staff right there. Red over here, as you can see. You know, nice sculpting tip, nice trident type of, or like arrowhead going on the staff here for sculpting in the handle, but it's made out of a gray plastic. It's cast out of a gray plastic, so pretty good. And you have his blaster over here. And for some, in the Master Universe, this is one of the most potent blasters in the Master Universe. You can literally alter space-time continuum, all of that stuff right here. It is given to Zodaks to pretty much like regulate things right here. You can see like it's coming in the classic color of the red and the gray right there. The sculpting in the handle, hard plastic. And then of course, as I told you before, all figures should come with a what? A fist, right? And then it comes with these two beautiful fists right here with pegs on the back, as you can see right there. All right. So that is it for his accessories. Now we're going to go into the figure. Now, a lot of people do not like Zodak. There are two characters that a lot of people do not like in the Master Universe world, and that is Zodak and Stratos. For apparent reasons, I don't know why people don't like Zodak and Stratos, and I absolutely love those characters. And again, you know, each their own. But over here, you have the figure, and he looks absolutely amazing. I love the way he is looking right here. He has a nice, pretty much Zodak armor, or pretty much the Wonder Bread armor. Nice face sculpt, nice body paint. Everything looks real good. Has the clawed feet, being classic reminiscent of the classic Zodak from the Master Universe line. Sculpting in the belt, loincloth comes over the belt. He has a gun holster on this side over here. If you look real good. His body armor looks real good. It's actually better than the classic body armor that came with the original Zodak. I am liking this very, very much. You see there's some latching on the back, so if you want to get some latching going on, you can do that. Helmet looks good. Sculpting on this guy looks very, very, very good. Holes on the bottom, as you can see. But I love the wash and feathering. They did a little bit of wash down by his boots right here, if you look real good. He said, clean White Castle burger logo on his chest. You're right. You're absolutely. They got White Castles out there by you too? I didn't know that. I thought that was pretty much like an East Coast thing. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. You, but you know what, Kenny? I didn't know that you had White Castle out there by you. I didn't know that because you're on the West Coast. I didn't think White Castle was out there on the West Coast. But yeah, he looks really good. He looks really, really good. And you see he has a little trigger finger right there. And you can swap the hands out, everything like that. But the body armor looks real good. It's nice and minimalistic, but just enough. I think it looks real good for what they're trying to do with Zodak. Zodak looks real good. Now, let's see if we can get some, let's see what type of articulation this guy has going on. Now his head can go all the way around, as you can see, but because of the engineering of the body armor on Zodak, you're not going to be able to move the arms all around, but you're pretty much getting the same articulation that you get with most Masterverse figures. There are no butterfly joints or anything of the sort going on, but he has a nice leg split. He does have thigh cuts and ankle cuts as well, which I meant to mention on the Whiplash figure. You have some tilting and ankle rocker and everything going on right there. If you can see it. The helmet does look good. That is a nice sculpt on his helmet. I like the way his helmet looks. I've always liked how he had the bug eyes with the nose guard and everything and the chin guard. It is a real nice sculpt. Head sculpt looks really good on him right there. Now it looks like he has some type of... Oh, okay, look. You can move these back like this. This is cool, right? I didn't know what it was at first. Because I was looking on the back and I kept saying, what is these handles for? But that's kind of cool. And you can slide them on like thus so, which is cool. Now, as far as putting his weapon in his hand, I do like the fact that they gave him a trigger finger. Again, these Masterverse figures are better looking in hand than they do inside of the package. Inside of the package, they look a little lame. You know, you'd be like, ugh. But once you get them out, you feel the quality of the plastic. Okay, so this doubles as his jetpack. Look, like an anime type of jetpack, like this. And the gun holster on the side is actually really, really cool. I like that. Now, as far as the spear, I think you can pull these off, right? Let me see. I'm thinking you can store the spear separately on his back. Look, thus so. Yep. And it actually looks like rockets on his back. So I think this is kind of cool. This is a very good look for Zodak. Zodak is going up in top tier for me. Automatically, I'm putting him up in the top tier. I'm loving this. They literally took a classic style of Zodak and made it modernized so it looks really, really good. This looks good. And I love the way they sculpted in the hair on his chest and everything like that. This looks really good. Yeah, exactly. Or like you can put one shoulder guard on, like Kenny said, like Chokes and Hoes said. And look, you got like a nice post-apocalyptic look going on with them. Like a man-at-arms thing. This is good. They did a good design on this. And yes, you can take the chest armor off and everything like that. Does the gun fit into the hole? Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It looks good, right? Oh yeah. Gun fits into the holster nice and snug. And the holster is on his leg, very snug. G.I. Joe, classified. You don't see like the holster jiggling all on his leg. Connected on here. Everything looks real good on this guy. Nice sculpting as well. But like they did a great job on him. They did a really good job on him. I'm liking him. Again, a lot of people are not fond of Zodak. I love Zodak. Absolutely. I agree with you, Kenny. I agree with you. I agree with you. He says, do we have a, is this is good. I'll keep it. All right. This looks really, really good right here. Now we're going to try to do some two-handed action with his spear, or his staff rather. And what I like is that he's a combination of the 2000X, the 2000X Zodak, Classic Zodak, and MOTU Classic Zodak. They did a good job with him. I'm glad you decided to open him up. And yeah, you can get the two-handed thank you. You can get the two-handed action going on with him. Now, you know, the trigger finger looks a little odd, and of course, you know, you can either mold it to where as though it comes in further or whatever the case may be, but he looks good. I'm liking this Zodak right here. Zodak looks good, and of course, he's 7 inches. Typical articulation that you have with most of the Master Universe Masterverse figures, but they did a great job with him. He says, nice. Chokes and Holes says, I used to just use the left shoulder arm and throw the weapons on the right. Exactly. For an asymmetrical look. Yup. He said that's hard. Exactly. He said, giving this guy a 5 already. He looks really, really good. I am totally digging him. Now, if you want me to go into the articulation, but it's the usual stuff. But I think I did the articulation on that, didn't I? But you know, he has a double hinge elbow, as you can see. Twisting and pivoting at the wrist. Nice leg split. Nothing is falling off of him. Twisting at the thigh, but because of the gun holster right here connecting to his arm, it's going to be a little bit restricted. You have some calf twist and you have some ankle and pivoting going on right there. So he looks really, really good. I think they did a great job with him. I mean, I like the Masterverse line. Again, the figures look better out of package than they do with the product images that they give them, or pretty much like when you see them in the package. Holes on the bottom. And as you can see, there's some wash up here. So me myself, I am giving him a 5. I'd say I'm giving him a 5, and it's not just because I love what's his name? Zodak, but this one they really did a great job. And of course, and as I told you before, you can peg these hands in and out of them. But yeah, that face sculpt go hard. I'm liking this face sculpt right here. Could have had a little bit more line work at the mouth, but the body armor is sculpted very well. No bleeding in the paint. Looks really, really good. I love how they gave him the loincloth over they gave him pretty much the cloth over the loincloth. They did a good job on him. As you can look in there. Now there's a little bit of paint bleedage right there if you look real good. Just a little bit, but nothing that's a deal breaker. But other than that, everything is good on this guy. Very good on this guy. I give him a 5. We're going to give him 1 more minute for people to score him. Then we are moving on to the next figure. And that figure will be your choice, guys. Okay. Which one we are going to do next. All right, so far it seems like Zodak is a 5. All right, Zodak is going to be a 5, and that's what it is. Next up, we are going to do, by your choice, another Masterverse figure. Do you want it to be Buzz Off or New Eternia Faker? Now they did release another faker before, but this is the new Eternia version. Do you want to do buzz off or faker? Your choice. Whoever comments in the section down there first, that's the one who gets to. That's who we will go with. Buzz off or faker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are going to do buzz off. All right. So buzz off is pretty much like a B person within the Master Universe. I think he's an Andrenid, if I'm not mistaken, because him and the Avians, the B people don't get along with the Stratos people, with her the Avians and the Andrenids. And I think buzz off is one of the Andrenids, right? Okay, yeah, he's an Andrenid right here. And already I got to show you the guys box art right there. But it comes in a typical window display box you get with most of the Masterverse figures. 30 points of articulation, Masterverse at the top, barcode over at the top, as you can see. And then over here we have a nice bit of box art for buzz off. Right, buzz off is looking really, really good, right? Loving the box art right here. Looks real good. Over here on the side it says buzz off. It says find the sky, buzz off. And you have beautiful artwork of buzz off going on in the back. It has a bio over here, and it says buzz off, spy in the sky. After the cataclysm destroyed the Great Queen's Nest, Eternia's bee people, known as the Adrenians, nearly collapsed as a society. They were saved by the warrior Lord Buzz Off, who reclaimed order and set off to establish a new home for his people as their king. And there you have buzz off right there, looking real good. And you see other Adrenids up here in the background. And you have the other figures within the line. You have Merman, Grizzlord, Buzz Off, and Faker, and also available over there. Mattel logo, biohazard stuff over here at the bottom. And over here on the back, it says Legal Mumbo Jumbo and Match Universe, whatever the expandable wings. And barcode at the bottom. If you want to scan it, you can. Pause video later on, but we are going to open this guy up. And inside of the package, you can see nothing. Throw that over there. Now, he doesn't come with that many accessories, so that's easier for me to cut them out. But they're definitely latching these guys in better. I guess they were having problems with people stealing them, so on and so forth. I'm trying not to take them out and lose any pieces. All right, there we go. And again, this is another figure, in my opinion, that looks better outside of the package than he does inside of the package. Over here, let's bring that over there. And let's see, I think I have all of his stuff. I don't think I'm losing. Did I lose anything? No, hopefully not. Now, Buzz Off to me was one of my guilty pleasure action figures as a kid. And he looks absolutely great, but we're going to go into his accessories first. Let me make sure I didn't drop anything, because for some apparent reason I could have swore I saw 3 items, but I'm only seeing 2, and that's his warrior's helmet and his axe. Let me make sure I got everything out and I didn't drop it. If I did, I will, you guys can notify me that, look, when I got this figure, it had this, that, and the other to drop something. But yeah, Buzz Off is looking pretty good over here, right? We got him with his axe. And then what I like is that the axe is cast in a nice little shiny metallic type of blue plastic. And it looks really good. Nice hard plastic too. And they're sculpting all within the axe, as you can see, even in the handle. And I love the odd positioning of the axe that he has right here. And it looks really, really, really good. Buzz Off looks real good. Handle looks good right there. And it's pretty much his helmet. Helmet looks real good. You see like the nice, pretty much insectoid eye sculpted onto the helmet right there. They did a great job on him. It's done in a translucent type of yellow. Hard plastic as with this one, but this one is a hard plastic. Now the painting on the helmet is really, really good. Nice and even. I even like the way the helmet goes back with the sway of the antenna and everything right there. And that is it for his accessories. Hopefully I didn't drop anything. But we're going to bring the guy, man of the day over here, and that is Buzz Off. All right, now it looks to me like the harness is a little bit loose, but we can pretty much solve that. Hopefully we can solve that. But, all right, let me see how it looks. All right, here is Buzz Off. Now, if you remember anything about the Master Universe version 1 or the original Buzz Off, he had the pretty much like insectoid clawed feet right here that they reused. This is a reuse from Clawful, but I don't mind because this is how Buzz Off looked. I always thought he was a very ugly character, which made me like him even more. Like, it doesn't matter. All of the characters on Master Universe are not going to be handsome or pretty, whatever the case may be, which is the reason why I used to love Buzz Off as a kid. Buzz Off looks really, really good. Now, he does have articulation within his wings. Almost dropped him. Now, the wings, how do I do the wings? Okay. All right. He does have articulation in the wing, a good articulation within the wings. So you can get it like this, I think it is. You can move him up. You can do all sorts of stuff. And he looks really good. Loving that face sculpt on Buzz Off. Buzz Off looks real good. And I love how he has like a techno-organic thing going on, which is what the Adrenits was originally. They were kind of like techno-organic, you know, because again, you have to understand Eternia, before the Great War, they were like into a lot of experience, sorcery and everything like that. So you had a lot of creatures and mutants left over that started to reproduce with either humanoid people or just regular with their own. And that is how you acquired the Adrenits in some aspects, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this looks real good. Now, I do have a problem with the harness on his chest because it's not latching on the back. But as far as like the body sculpt and everything, it is very good. I'm loving the textures that they put inside of Buzz Off right here. In the helmet and in the face, it is beautiful sculpting. Absolutely gorgeous sculpting in his face right there. I love how the line goes straight across his mouth, as you can see. Yeah, they did a good job with him. They did a very good job with him. I agree, Kenny. The belt is done in a different gold right here. You have the side armor right here. And no, you may think it's the same as Gitsu's, but it's not. Loincloth, which is the going gimmick with most of the Master Universe figures. You have the loincloth. Feet are nice and sculpted with the shins having like a feathery or like fur type of sculpting in them. You can see pretty much like the blisters along his claws right here. Everything looks real good. Now this harness is making them look a little bit sloppy, so I'm going to take it off and possibly see if I can straighten that out. But without the harness, let's see how he looks. Yes, he has a nice, sleek, I would say like a nice, sleek insectoid body, which is what he should have. Right there. Loving the design on his chest. I haven't seen this torso be reused before. Really liking it. And yes, you can get like there's a lot of stiff articulation with the wings right there. That head sculpt is to die for. If you look on the side, there's even sculpting on the side, along the back, and everything. And yes, you can put the helmet on. Looks really, really good. Really good. You can see there's a bit of wart sculpted onto his shoulders, pretty much like that. He looks really, really good. Now you can, and yes, there is articulation in his pincers or claws, as you can see right there. There is articulation going on. So you can have him hold a weapon. I need on the vehicle. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put it in either hand. And because it's a tight pincer, you can put it in as tight as you want it to be, or as loose as you want it to be, because of the pincer, because of him having pincers. And it looks really good. Now let's see how he looks with the helmet. Let's see if it looks clunky on him or if it looks good on him. I think I actually like this helmet. This helmet looks real good on him. The nice translucent helmet, pretty much like battle mode. And I love how he has like a techno organic type of thing going on right there. If you look at the helmet, the sculpting in the translucent helmet, I love the way it comes down on the side of the jaws right there. He looks good with or without the helmet, and I really like this. Now, this harness is the only thing that's going to hold me back from giving him a solid 5, because this harness is not fitting on completely. Take the head off. Well, no, you don't really have to take the head off, or do you? Or maybe they had it on. You know what? I think they. It's weird. It's weird how this harness goes on. Let's see. Okay. So it latches in on the side. They had it on wrong, which was weird. I don't even see how they got it on that way. So this one goes right. Look. This is how it looks like it goes to me. I could be wrong. No? Because it's too small for the waist. This opening is too small right here to be the waist part of this part. I'm thinking it goes over. Yeah, that I do have it on right. They had it on wrong. Let me see if I can latch it in. I can get the top piece in, right? That's no problem. But it's the bottom part of the harness that I cannot get in. Now, mind you, this figure is highly sought after too. Everyone is like, this figure is going for a higher price rate, which is how toys are like nowadays. Like, this one, you think it's going to be a figure that nobody. Let me know how the audio sounds now. Does it sound better? Testing 1, 2. Let me know how the audio sounds. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now the only problem I'm going to give this, because of the issue with the harness, which is very sad, but it is a beautiful, beautiful figure. I'm telling you, it's too much maneuvering to do out of package. So yeah, this loses a point for the harness not being able to go on him correctly due to their bad engineering, or like the craftsmanship of the harness. So let me turn this back on so you can see, because I was trying to put this on. And no, as you can see, this is the issue in the back. They don't connect. Like, it doesn't connect in the back as it should, you know, and it's a little bit crooked, which may be a manufacturer's defect, but it's not like I'm going to rock him with the chest guard anyway, but he does look good with the chest guard. Now, fully equipped, and me, myself, what I'm going to do, I'm going to boil it. I'm going to give it some heat, then maneuver it and pull it and everything like that. And more than likely, that's going to be it. It's going to have to stay on his chest after that. Now, the original toy didn't have a chest harness, so this is like a plus. So it doesn't really bother me that I might not be able to have this on him. But it does take a point away from it, you know, because engineering should have been done correctly. And yes, you can get some nice B poses where he's floating in the air, flying in the air, and everything like that. Looks really, really good. But that harness makes him look a little clumsy. But the harness is good. I actually like the harness on it with the speed type of effect going on. I love the way they did the wings. Wings have like a techno-organic veins within them, as you can see right there. But yeah, he looked really, really good. All right. Now, as far as articulation, typical stuff. Head can go around ball joints on the shoulders. Bicep swivel, as you can see right there. Now, double hinge elbow. Now, as far as the pincer, believe it or not, you can get a bit of articulation going on in the pincer. Not as much, but you can, right? Leg split is nice and decent right here. Thigh cuts, calf twist right there, pivoting and twisting along the ankle. So yeah, this is a nice guy right here. Nice guy. I love the design of this. I will work on, maybe it's just the one I had gotten, but I will work on the chest harness right here because it's not long enough to fit into the clasp or the notches that goes inside of the back right here. But as a whole, I really like this guy. Me, myself, I'm giving him a 4. I would say a 4.1. His harness ruins it, even though the harness is not a mainstay within the what's name, but as far as sculpting and everything, I really like this version of Buzz Off. I didn't think I was going to like him when I saw him in the package, but he looks absolutely amazing. And I love the articulation that you can do within the wings. He looks really good. They did a great job with him. Yeah, 4.5. Being that I have to pretty much customize him myself, that is what pretty much takes away from the figure. All right. But again, he doesn't, it's very sparse on the accessories, but he's a good figure. Very good figure. Nice and stiff and everything. Everything is good. And I love that B design that he has going on. The paint that they did on him is very, very, very good, as you can see. A very good figure. If you can find him for cheap, pick him up. If you like Buzz Off, like myself, pick him up. Again, another wonderful creation in the Masterverse line. All right. So we're going to give it one more minute, and then we're going to give it a minute for you guys to score, and then we're going to go into another figure. I'm going to grab up some more figures right here. Okay, yeah, let me see. All right, so we'll do these two. I'll give you a choice between these two guys right here. So 4.5. Kenny says a 4.5. I give him a 4.1. You got maybe 8 more seconds, and we are moving on to the next one, and it will be a 4.5. Oh no, a 4.1. We'll give it a 4. All right. So we have these two right here. Princess of Power, Grizzlor from Hordak's Evil Horde, or Faker He-Man, the new Eternia version of Faker He-Man. Faker He-Man or Grizzlor. Faker He-Man or Grizzlor. Your choice. Grizzlor. All right, so Grizzlord is. It seems like He-Man is going the way of Faker He-Man is going the way of Clamp Champ. Okay. Over here you see Grizzlord, but he comes in a different packaging. His is pretty much the Princess of Power package right there. Because of course, she fought the Evil Horde more than He-Man did within her universe from She-Ra cartoon and everything like that. And Grizzlor is in a display box right here. 30 points of articulation, Masterverse barcode. 6+ up here. Princess of Power at the bottom, along with Grizzlor. Mattel logo over here. Grizzlor, Harry Henchman of the Evil Horde. And you have pretty decent artwork of Grizzlor right here. I think he should have been a bit more furrier. I always wanted to see the fight between Grizzlor and Beastman. I honestly think Beastman would beat the brakes off of Grizzlor. I do. I think Grizzlor is more brutal, but I think Beastman would be all over him, bro. I don't think Grizzlor would beat Beastman. I always wanted to see that fight. Over here it says the Evil Horde up at the top. You have pretty decent artwork of Grizzlor over here. And over here it says Harry Henchman of the Evil Horde. Few are feared across Etheria more than the bloodthirsty beast Grizzlord. Captured and brainwashed by Hordak, Grizzlord now loyally serves the leader of the evil horde as gatekeeper of the Fright Zone, as well as a feral soldier to be unleashed in battlefield. So yeah, he is just a dude that just comes in there tearing up, slashing, so on and so forth. Who would you think win in a fight between Grizzlord and Beastman? Now understand, Beastman has the power to control other beasts. I've never seen Grizzlord do that. There's just been rumors that Grizzlord is a brute. Now we have the other figures within the line over here. We have Merman, Grizzlord, Buzzoff, and Baker. Right here also available. Mattel logo. Biohazard crap right there. Legal mumbo jumbo and barcode on the bottom, and that is it for the box right here. And we are going to bust this guy open. Yeah, I think Beastman will ruin Grizzlord. I don't think Grizzlord want anything to do with Beastman, especially the versions of Beastman that I've read about. Beastman is a brute, Not only that, it is fabled to be a community of Beastman people or beast people. So I don't think Grizzlord would be able to handle Beastman at all. Because I've read some books and seen some books of I've read books where as though Beastman just is a brute, and plus he can control other animals. So yeah, you could possibly maybe even if he is stronger than Beastman, and I've seen Beastman exhibit feats of great strength. I don't think he could beat Beastman. If you're talking about all around fighting, no holds barred, no. Beastman calling a bunch of animals to jump him while he's whooping his ass because Beastman can fight and he is vicious and feral too. Nothing in the box. This guy looks like he's going to be easy to cut out. Just making sure I'm not dropping anything, or pretty much breaking anything when I take this guy out. All right, that comes off right there. Accessory, figure. And yes, I've always loved the brute characters within any series or whatever the case may be. I've always loved the brute character. All right, there we go. All right, so we got that out, got that out. Wow, this flock feels real good. Again, another figure I didn't think I was going to like. I'll let you guys be the judge. And as usual, we're going to go over the accessories first. Got these nice sculpted beast hands, and no, they are not a reuse. Right here, they're not a reuse. Got some nice painted nails on it, 4 fingers, which is cool right there. Got the 4 fingers over here with a nice fist. And you can see some sculpted fur into them as well. If you look real good, you can see some sculpted fur into this figure's hands right here. And yeah, they even did the knuckles real good too. I like that. Then over here you have pretty much the iconic Horde crossbow that most of the Horde characters come with. Sculpted in the nice green and red. The red is pretty much a translucent plastic right there. Nice red eye in the middle right there with some lizard face sculpting in it. Did you guys know that Hordak is actually a vampire? The interdimensional vampire? And yes, he does drink blood. Hordak is a vampire. This right here looks really, really good. Is his head on? No, it looked like the head had some articulation, but it doesn't. But yeah, it's done in a nice hard plastic. You can see cast in green, and attached is a nice translucent red. I like the eye in the middle, looks real good, very menacing. You see some teeth and scaling sculpted onto there, really good. And this can fit onto the forearm right there. Then you have his pretty much signature battle axe right there, and the battle axe is done in a nice silver plastic right here with the Horde insignia on it, as you can see. Horde insignia looks really, really good on it. You see like some battle damage going on. No wash or anything on it, or no brush or anything like that. Just, you know, great sculpting. You can pretty much do that. And as a lot of, well, wait, there is some wash on it. Look real good. That whole, that, what do you call it? That horde symbol looks really good. I think this one is a little bit more detailed on this side than this one. If it looked real good, it could, or it could just be. Now, as far as the figure, and we are going to do a comparison with Beastman as well. We grab Beastman for you guys. We're going to do a comparison with both Beastmen. Now, I do not have the MOTU Classics Grizzlord because I wasn't able to get that one, right? But I do have, I think, around here, the other version. Yep, right here. Now, as far as this figure goes, I'm going to you guys, and you let me know what you think of it. All right. He looks really, really good. He looks really good. They did a great face sculpt on him. Let me let it focus. Give it time to focus. Let me see which way. You guys go right here. The fur on here is quality. It doesn't feel like the cheap spiky or like vinyl-y ones. It's a very soft type fur that they have going on him. I love the horde symbol that they have going on in the middle. He looks really, really good. Side profile looks real good. I love the way they have the fur going on him. He looks more like a menacing barbarian in a way, which of course is what he's supposed to look like. And the flock is real done very. The fur on him, or the soft goods on him are done it's very premium soft goods on this guy. I don't know how this line is running with like, and I'm not trying to big it up because I like it, but they're using quality plastic. They use quality soft goods. Now some are better than other ones, but they do a great job. I'm loving the way the boots have like the horde symbol down on them, on the shins at the bottom. No treads or anything like that, but you got the holes down there. Don't know why my camera isn't focusing right now. There we go. There we go. And he looks really, really, really good. They did a great job on this guy. There's some wash in the hair, as you can see. You got some fur sculpted in all along his body and everything. Loincloth. Does he have the horde symbol? Yes, he has pretty much the horde symbol. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Yeah. Hey, Eddie, who do you think would win in the fight between Beastman and Grizzlord? I wish I could put a poll real quick. Let's see if I can put up a poll real quick. Who do you think would win in the fight between Beastman and Grizzlord? Grizzlord looks good. They did a great job on Grizzlord. Yes, no, chokes. The fur is done very good. It's not the garbage fur. I'm telling you. Like, look, watch my finger. It's not the garbage fur at all. It's not the garbage fur. Now, you cannot take it off. Well, I wouldn't even try to take it off or anything, but you can remove the harness, but I'm not going to remove the, let me see. You know what? I keep saying I'm not going to do so. No, I'm not going to remove it. But, and yes, they didn't just go cheap. There is sculpting under the fur as well. But this fits on him and looks on him very, very good. I did not think I was going to like this version of Grizzlord, because at first I was like, the face is done terribly. But again, another thing out of the package, it looks completely different. I wanted to focus so you guys can see pretty much how his face looks. Let me see. Okay. But he looks really, really good. The horde symbol in his middle of his chest looks really good. I'm loving the eyebrows that he has right here, the menacing, like, you know, the Cro-Magnon eyebrows that he got going on, like the caveman eyebrows. He looks really good. Beastman is looking, so I think he'd be more savage in the fight. Yeah, myself, I think Beastman will beat the brakes off of Grizzlord. Because again, remember, Beastman has other powers too. I've never seen any powers at Grizzlord. It's just been rumored that he's brutal, he's feral. All right, let's see. Who you gonna fight? Like, let's see you like beat up some other villains or like other characters with equal or more strength than yourself. You know? I don't know why it's not coming in through. There we go. There's the face sculpt right there. Eyebrows are good. Now the hairline, I don't know what's going on with that hairline. It's a little weird. But he looks really, really good. They did a great job on him. Typical articulation that you get, and I love the arm bands that he has going on in his arm right here. You swing that around, you know you gotta have that sitting on the side right there to show his affiliation to the evil horde. Okay. All right, we straighten out the armband. Uh-oh. Look at that, got the armband going on right there. Looking real good. Now, I think he has a different, yeah, he actually has a different type of gauntlet on his arm or bracelet on his wrist as the other figure, other than most of the MOTU figures right here. And if you look, there's a, like, it comes through right here. The soft good comes right through here. Loincloth, boots, everything looks good on this guy. Do I think, you know what? I actually like this build. I like this build on Griswold. Let's see him with his weapons. Well, you know what? But you know, most of the horde, they all had that pretty much that energy crossbow on the side of their arm. You can snap that right on. Oh yeah, and it fits on real snug too. The energy crossbow looks real good on him. Oh, I just popped it off with my hand. And you can either fit it onto the forearm or the wrist, whatever, but either way, it fits on very snug. As you can see, I just shook it very hard, right? But it fits on really snug. You can fit the axe into his hand. And again, their grips are real tight. Oh. All right. And I always love the fact that he had like a short axe. You know what I'm saying? And here he is with the short axe. Grizzlord looks really, really good. They did a great job on Grizzlord. I really like how they did him. Now, is he better than the MOTU Classics? I don't think so, because I don't have the MOTU Classics version. Beastman is less human looking, so I think he'd be more savage in the fight. Oh, he says, have you seen this Grizzlord model with no paint or wash on the face, just an orange face? I would get this version with the extra facial detail. Which one is it? Is it within the Origins line or the Masterverse line? Which one is it in? He looks good. Sorry about the bad focusing. For some reason, it's bugging today. There we go. I think it's focused. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, you're getting some decent articulation and detail with this guy. Now, I do like the way that they made the plastic of the head not look so odd without the what's the name? How they made it kind of like blend in with the fur around his neck, as you can see, or his fur chest guard right here. They did a great job on him. I'm liking him. And yeah, there is wash in the hair, in the hair, and it's sculpted in black. You know, sculpted in plastic rather. There we go. I found the sweet spot right there. Come on, we just had it. I think it's down here that they want me to. He looks really, really good. He looks really good. He looks really, really good. They did a great job. Nice big hands. You can see there's veins in the hands and everything. And yes, he does have a holster on the back. What the holster is for, I think for the axe. Let's see. What the one that you have is a Masterverse version? He said this one. Let me see. This one, Masterverse, he's actually like this one, but with less color texture. Might be a different version from Europe. Yeah, because you know what? They would always give us different versions of toys and stuff like that when I was growing up. You know? But yeah, he looks really, really good. Now, as far as articulation goes, you can't. Due to the sculpting of the harness or the chest harness, whatever the case may be, you can't take the head all the way around. If you take the harness off, you can, but you can't get the arm to go all the way around. Double hinge elbow, bicep swivel, twisting and pivoting in the wrist, leg split right there, thigh cuts, double hinge knee, calf twist, and ankle rocker. And yes, he does have the nice diaphragm as the other ones do right there. And you have some side tilt going on as well. This guy is absolutely beautiful. Now, in terms of comparing him to different versions of Beastman, or pretty much Masterverse Beastman, this is, let's see, I want to try to make him look as menacing as possible. There we go. Got it in there. I want to try to make him look as menacing as possible, okay? All right. Here he is next to Beastman. That's this Beastman for right now, because I got another Beastman to show you. I don't know, but still, Beastman has more powers than him. And here he is next to... Y'all not going to tell me nothing. You're not doing nothing with this Beastman. I'm sorry. To this Beastman. You're not doing nothing to this Beastman, bro. You're not doing nothing to this Beastman, bro. He not doing nothing to this Beastman, bro. He not doing nothing to this Beastman, bro. Yeah. Ain't nothing happening to Beastman. Look at the boy. Boy. Alright? Now, don't get me wrong. He may be able to do a little something, but he ain't doing nothing to Beastman, man. Beastman got him. Beastman got him, boy. Look at that back, boy. Look at his back. Not bad. And look at his back. Oof. Eesh. Now, Beastman, now with more eesh. Now with more eesh. Look at that. He ain't doing nothing to Beastman, boy. Get out of here. He ain't doing nothing to Beastman. So, as a whole, and yes, he does come with alternate hand. As a whole, this is the part where you guys get the grade Grizzlord. Now, we're not talking in terms of fighting, in terms of the figure. What would you grade Grizzlord? Me, myself, I would give him exactly, like, did you see that Beastman, boy? And I wasn't even doing like a height to height thing. Like, look at this. Get behind me. Ah, get behind me, Grizzlord. Boy. Yeah, so he ain't doing nothing to Beastman. I never thought Grizzlord could take Beastman, although I would have liked to see him to fight. But I never thought Grizzlord could take Beastman. Never. Now, here comes the part where we grade this guy. What would you grade Grizzlord? I would give Grizzlord, because he's better than what I expected, much better than what I expected. I would give Grizzlord a 4.5. He has good articulation, joints are stiff, weapons stay on him, great face sculpt, great body proportions, no reuse. I haven't seen this body sculpt used on anybody yet. Nice deco going all along his boots, along his insignia looks good. Could these figures have a little bit of wash? Yes, but if you know what you're doing, you can take a brush and do your own thing to them. Again, most of these Masterverse figures and most MOTU figures are a bit kind of like modular in a way, where you can pull stuff off, put stuff on. You know, he isn't over accessorized or anything like that. It looks real good. I love the flop going on, or like the, soft goods going on right here. They did a real god. Yeah, he's a solid 4.5. I agree. He's coming in at 7 inches. No, I would say 7.5. Because this Beastman figure, pretty much like 8 inches. He's coming in like 7.5 right there. And yeah, he ain't doing nothing to Beast Man. He ain't doing nothing to Beast Man. He ain't doing nothing to Beast Man. Beast Man just looking at him eating the chicken leg. But he looks good. It looks real good. I love the allegiance that he has to Hordak. I love the badges and shoulder straps and bicep straps that they have for Grizzlor. He looks really, really, really good. I'm liking this figure. So we're gonna give him one more minute. You guys decide, and we will give him a final score. In the meantime, I'm gonna pick out another person for you guys to check out. Another character, rather. Let's see, who do we have left? Oh, okay. That and we'll do those. So far we have a 4.5. I had given him a 4.5. It looks like the running joke is going to be 4.5, close to a 5 for Grizzlor. Now the paint was a little bit muddled. Now when it came to Grizzlor's insignia, they could have put a little bit of wash in it, or a little bit of line work to give it a more outstanding or more detailed look. But they decided to not do it. So that's where I think like it didn't get a solid 5 from. Next up. Yeah, Beastman get a 4.8. Next up. So it is a solid 4 when it comes to Grizzlor. Grizzlor gets a solid 4. I give him a 4 and everything. All right. Next up, we're going to review Revelation Sorceress, a Master Universe Faker. Your choice. You guys choose Masterverse Faker or Revelation Sorcerer. Which one would you like for me to review? 1. Give you the count of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am going to choose Faker. Faker was one of my very first, along with who was it? I would say along with name. It was Merman, Faker, and Brandman were the first couple of figures that I had gotten. Okay, then we'll go with what's the name. For some reason, I don't know why nobody wants to like. All right, there's 2 characters. Why I don't know. All right, it's between Stratos, Kodak, Clamp Champ, and Faker. Like, I'm either with Faker, you either love him or can't stand him. Me myself, I've always loved Faker. All right. Now, over here we have Sorceress, right? It's a Revelation Sorcerer right here, and we will save Faker for tomorrow because I think this will be the last figure I do because I'm going on almost a 2-hour mark when it comes to this marathon, and I try not to let them last any more than 2 hours. Okay. And the Sorceress is pretty much who you know she is. She is a sorceress. Pretty much like you're pretty much the overseer or pretty much the overseer of Castle Grayskull, so on and so forth. You guys know the spiel with the Sorceress, right? I've always found Sorceress to be hot, MILF lover. So over here, you have this nice window box going on, Master Universe Sorceress over here, 30 points of articulation, Masterverse, and barcode over there, 6+ over here, and Netflix, the series up there. Over here on the side, you have some pretty decent artwork of Sorceress right here. Pretty good right there. Pretty decent artwork with the box art going on right there. On the back, you have some nice box art as well. Over here on the side, it says Sorceress, Heroic Guardian of Castle Grayskull right there. Legal Mumbo Jumbo on the bottom and barcode on the bottom. If you want to scan this, you can. If you want to pause and scan this, you can. Focus. And This is illegal stuff. All right. Mattel logo over here, and that is about it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with the woman for a change. Here we go. I just got a package. See it right there, sitting in the back over there. There, right there. Yeah. We're gonna open this girl up. No, I didn't even do the bio, man. And it says, let me see if this will focus in. Sorceress, heroic guardian of Castle Grayskull, with the magic of Eternia is waning, sorceress powers fade. She holds on to the last remaining ember of magic with what is left of her might and reaches out for help from an unlikely ally, Evil End. While sorceress remains at Castle Grayskull powerless and vulnerable, her faith in her allies is stronger than ever. She knows that soon magic will return to Eternia, and with it, her strength. You have the other figures within the line. Manny Face, we have Pighead, Shadow Weaver, which I think was an excellent figure. Manny Faces, I absolutely love. That I did a pretty much a big production video because I'm a very big fan of Manny Faces. And Sorceress over here, Mattel logo, biohazard stuff right there, and you know the barcode and everything here. And I think that is it for the box. I like the box art. Not the best box art they've done, but I like the box art right there. It's not bad. Pretty good box art. Now that I look at it, the face sculpt on the Sorceress looks really, really good. So they did a great job. Now we're going to open this gal up, and let's see what she looks like. All right, you know, you got your typical stuff. Now we are going to, okay, let me make sure I cut her right, so she won't need plastic surgery or anything like that. All right, and Ramadan out of there. I think we got out of there. Now, already what I find odd is that they didn't include Zor with her, which when I was coming up, he was included. Zor was included with Tila, or the Sorceress later on when they made the Sorceress figure. Zora came with it. I'm gonna pull her hands out and close this thing. This shit sharp as hell. See, the reason why I take my time pulling stuff out, because you can yank them out and they'll just bounce somewhere and you'll never find it again. Or like you'll find it like a year later, like, you know, under somewhere completely different from where it should have been, rather. But they come with these nice little smaller pieces and everything. All right, so she doesn't come with that many accessories, which in turn, I don't think the Sorceress should. Now the figure, okay, we'll go into the figure, but you know, as usual, we'll go into the accessories. She only came with 3 accessories, all right? The 3 accessories she came with are extra set of hands right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Came with an extra set of hands. And she came with this white plastic stab, which I think they could at least give it a little bit of like white paint or something like that. Nice sculpting in it though, but it's done in a hard white plastic, and then it's just a stab. A little ball at the bottom. No sculpting along the handle or anything like that. It looked like they rushed her in the bit in terms of what's the name. Now we are going to go into the Sorceress. Okay, let me see how I feel about this figure. All right, I do like the Sorceress. I do like the face sculpt and everything like that. But I think they could have went into a little bit more detail when it came to her feathering along here. It looks like they just cut a corner. Now the body proportions are beautiful. Her build is very nice. I do like the face sculpt. I like the headdress, but I just felt as though they could have put a bit more detail. Now, as far as the soft goods on here, I don't mind them, but I don't know. There's just something about it. Maybe let me latch them in on her arms. We'll see how it looks once it's on her arm. Whatever the case. Now I don't know why they maybe 2 latches, because if you stretch this too far, you're going to end up damaging the soft good. Oh, no. Still, I don't see why they did that. Yeah, you can't even take it down that far. I don't know why they did that. Why they put one over here and then another one down at the bottom down here. Doesn't make any sense. So we are going to put this on top. Never gonna stop. Yeah. All right, so there we go. Now, again, I could possibly be doing this wrong, but I don't see why they would put straps. Yeah, because there's no way you can latch this in on her. I don't see it, which makes it look a little bit odd with the straps. But you can, I tried to neatly tuck them as much as possible. I automatically feel as though she could have had a bit more detail on her in terms of her costume and her dress and everything like that. Now, the body proportions are real nice. I do like the boots and the color scheme and everything, but I feel as though she was a bit rushed in a way. Now, the headdress is very, very good. I think they did a great job on the headdress, but it needs some watch or some detail or something to it. Something is just missing to this figure. I can't figure out what it is. I do like the face sculpt. It's nice and even. She has a mature look about her. Everything looks really, really good. I do like this. Now, the soft goods, which are supposed to represent feathers, okay, but not the best. I do like how they tried to give it a 2-layer scheme of like feathers right here, but it needed some line work, or I would say it needed a little bit more detail to give it a nice feathered look. Like, even if they just do a couple of lines onto like her headdress, or and then like in here, they could have done a much better job instead of just giving her like a little rubber type piece. Now her skirt, her dress is done in a nice. I do like the design of the dress, especially with the slits on the side and everything. I do like the boots and everything, but they should have gave it a little bit of line work. The boots are very nice and even. I like the boots. Everything looks good on her, but it's just that they needed to give her a bit more detail because she looks very vanilla. Eyebrows are nice and even. I love the headdress with the eagle or the falcon at the top right there. Eyes are nice and even there. You see the gold in the eyes and everything. Great sculpt. Great sculpt. Don't get me wrong. Great sculpt. But it's just that something is missing. I don't know what it is. Again, I think it's the detail. Now, if you look under here, and also too, I don't like how they just made you. Where would you put if you stretch this, you're going to snap it. So I don't know why they gave her 2 hooks or 2 holes to put her arms through. Now, as far as like holding the staff, I mean, that's easy, It's my figure, I can bite it. How does she look with the staff? Yeah, she looks okay with the staff. Again, the body proportions are not the problem. It's the detail. She needs much more detail. You're not going to be able to move the head too much because all of this is one piece. All of this is a hard plastic piece. But her head is on a ball joint. She does have nice articulation, nice detail, and everything. She is looking really, really, really good. I like it. It's just that it needs more detail. And that takes a couple of points off on her. I don't want you guys to think, oh, you only gave her that score because she's a female. No. I have a bunch of female figures that I've given great scores to. Like, as a matter of fact, Shadow Weaver from me got a solid 5. Shadow Weaver looks great. Now I got most of the horde. I wonder if they're going to make Masterverse Modulock. I hope they do. But again, I do like the build of the figure, but it's just that they could have done much more with her. I do like the little pendant that she has going on in the middle of her neck right there. It looks good, but again, like that feathering, it looks like they just wanted to get it a one and done. Then had the nerve to sculpt and wrinkle right down here. It just, I don't know. I don't know. They could have done a better job. I do like the figure though. I love the side profile. I love the way they did the headdress right here and the crest on the side. Everything looks real good. You see some detail right here, but they could have put a little bit of wash in that. And again, the soft goods, which is like, I don't know. It just feels like rushed. It really feels rushed. This one is not one of their better figures right here, especially for the female figures. More than likely, they will come out with another one, and I'm hoping that they put better detail into it. No, of course, that's what I like. That's what I like about the Masterverse line. They make the women look like women. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. I do have that. I don't have that Evelyn, Super Evelyn, I call it. I might get her. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I went to go order her, she was already out of stock. But yeah, she's a decent looking figure. Articulation is you need a side view. Side view, right? That's the side. I do think, you know, they could have done a better job with her. She's not bad, but I mean, articulation is very limited with her because of the shoulder guard and everything right there. Great body sculpt. I mean, like great body sculpt, great face sculpt. You know, it does look like the sorceress. It just needs more detail. More detail. As far as articulation, nice leg split, but you got to be careful because of the dress right there. And I mean, the sorceress wasn't really doing too much of anything anyway, so you know, you shouldn't be. I don't know. Double hinged elbow, as you can see right there. Twisting and pivoting through the wrist right there. You got the diaphragm going on. Now the head is not going to twist only but so much. And yes, under here, believe it or not, there is some articulation under here. It's just that it's inhibited due to the vinyl dress that she has on at the bottom. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. You know, like giving her a nice, you know, twist or whatever the case may be. If anything, the sorcerer is supposed to remain stationary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even in the cartoon and in the comic book, she wasn't running around like the rest of the masters and stuff like that. Decent. I mean, like great body sculpt. Great body sculpt. You can tell it's pretty much a reuse of some of the other female characters, but it needs more detail, especially within that dress. They could have done some line work or something like that. So this is the point right here. No treads in the bottom. This is the point right here where we give her a score. And again, the soft goods on here, they just look tacky. They don't even look like they're mimicking feathers or anything like that. It looks tacky. It looks a little tacky to me. Again, I could just be complaining, but it looks a little tacky. It doesn't look like feathers or anything like that. Like, unlike the, what was that? The MOTU Classics. So me, myself, I would give this girl, unfortunately, I have to give Chris, I would give her a 3.5. 3.5. This is the part where you guys score her. Again, the face sculpt is very beautiful. Very beautiful. But as far as like the soft goods and like the lack of detail, that's what made me knock her down. But she still gets a 3 for good body sculpt, stiff joints. You know, they didn't go, and yet, again, even her staff could have had pretty much some detail to it, or a little line work, or some wash or something. So yeah, I give her a 3.5. What do you guys give her? I'll give you guys 2 minutes or a minute to pretty much come up with your decision, and then we're gonna go on and pretty much close this marathon out. We got one more tomorrow, and that'll close out the MOTU Masterverse marathon. What would you give her? It's all right, Martin. It's all right. I give her, like I said, I'm going to give her a 3.5. Could have been better detail and, you know, again, and better soft goods on her. Jokes on Hold gives her a 3. 1 being the lowest, 5 nerd pins being the highest. They could have done much better. Again, the body sculpt is very feminine. I like it. It looks like the sorceress. I get the sorceress feel, but it's just that like I feel as though they got skimpy. They went cheap on the soft good, and especially how to accessorize it. Martin gives it a 2 or 3. I give it a 3.5. It could have been much better. Yeah, he says 3 sounds about right. Eddie DeVere gives it a 3. Tim Mitch says, I give her a rating, yeah, 3. Yeah, it's about 3. You know, they could have done so much. Because, I mean, think about it. The Sorceress always had, like, and again, I like the newer design that they gave it with the skirt and, you know, pretty much with, like, the evening gown look. But they could have, like, just, look at this. They didn't even bother to sculpt in any feathers or give it any line work or anything like that. Then you have 2 latches back here when it comes to the clothing. Right here, I can't stretch this one all the way down to come over her arm. I don't know why they would do that. The one that they have right here is more than enough. You know what I'm saying? Because if I stretch this, it's going to snap. You know what I'm saying? Or it's going to tear. This right here does not look like feathers or any type of imitation feathers. It looks like a tattered robe or something like that. They could have done much better with the Sorceress. All right, so we got like 1 more minute. He says she's dressed like a nun. He says she's dressed like a nun. No. Martin likes none. So I'm currently playing the Amazing. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 on PS5. There are some technical issues with that game. I've had numerous crashes on it, especially when I went to go do side missions. I've been falling through screens and everything. Storyline is good. It's the side story. Some people may not prefer it because I feel as though like if you're going to do a game, you don't have to put all that virtue signal in and identity politics into it and stuff like that. You just want to play a game. Nobody wants to be free to do anything like that. Some people like that stuff. I don't. But as far as like where I'm at now, I'm currently fighting. Did I fight Venom? No, I turned Spider-Man back into its regular self, and Harry took the suit and everything like that. But for those of you who may have missed my previous streams, that is up on Tough Toys Gaming on YouTube. You can check it out there. You can also find it on my Twitch page, but Twitch deletes stuff after a while. So either you want to watch it on Twitch, but it's immortalized on YouTube. Yeah, but yeah. Get the Storm Lobo figure that McFarlane is crap. That McFarlane is crap compared. Yeah, I am going to get that one. You must have been reading my mind. Storm is too expensive. I just bought a King. Yeah, but you know what, Kenny, yes, I did play He-Man Defender of Grayskull on PS2. Absolutely. Yes, I did. I even played the mobile version of He-Man. That was on. It was called The Greatest Game in the Universe or something like that. Hold on. This right here happens to be one of my favorite, and I mean favorite thus far, Lobo figures. And I'll show you guys. Where's my mouse? This happens to be one of my favorite Lobo figures right here. This was one of my favorite thus far. And this was from the Mattel. What was it? The Mattel, what's the name? This right here embodies Lobo right here. I love this figure of Lobo. This is one of my favorites right here. I love the look and everything like that, so on and so forth. Got a little bit of old blood dried up on his boots and everything like that. Stars. This one was made by Mattel. It was a special edition, and I had gotten them at Comic-Con, I think it was, the New York Comic-Con. and he was a special edition. Love him. And I usually would like, and of course, you know, at that time they were starting to take away guns from action figures. So I would usually give him. Oh, let's see if I can find it. Yep, I think I found it. I would usually give him this gun right here, along with some other guns that I had, because you know, Lobo has the endless satchel. You know, Lobo has the endless satchel right here. This is from a Spawn toy right here. Tell me this guy doesn't look good. They captured the essence of Lobo right here, man. And this guy's pretty big. I think he's around about like what? I would say about like 8.5 inches, 9 inches. And yes, I'm a very big Lobo fan. I love Lobo. Lobo is one of my favorites. He says, I kind of like McFarlane Lobo. I can't wait to get the bike version one. Me either. I'm going to get that too. If anything, I want the bike and I'm going to give it to him. I'll find a way to manage it. I will assume this is one of not cheap, but Lobo still works with the hook. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's stupid what he does, and yeah, he does look good. Yeah, this one looks real good. Nice and muscular. He has a vest and shit like that. If you look down a little bit by his crotch, they tried to sculpt in a little bit of hair and everything like that. Love the face sculpt on him. Love this face sculpt on him. It's one of my favorites right here. Nice big loop, got the utility belt going on, the chain and everything. They did a great job, man. Look at these boots, look at these nice big feet and everything. Storm has the best accessory, a cigar. Oh, they gave him a cigar with the Storm one? Yeah, I gotta get that one, man. Gotta get that one. Well, any Lobo, anytime Lobo comes out, I get him. I love Lobo. Lobo, Green Lantern, Shazam, Flash, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Flash, Shazam. Who else? What's his name? The Atom. I like more like the lesser known characters that people, a Lobo movie, a new Spawn movie. But yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I'm also going to do a Spawn Busted Open marathon if you guys want me to. Well, you know what? I might do a McFarlane, DC McFarlane Busted Open marathon, because I have a bunch of those that need to be reviewed too that I never got around to doing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed tuning into my MOTU Masterverse marathon, because I damn sure enjoyed what's the name. I'm going to play some Spider-Man for a bit. If you guys want to join me, you can. Thank you so much, wonderful supporters, Mouse Type, Chokes and Hoes, Pinky Tuscadero, Press In for Animal, for supporting the channel and supporting me for all of these years. My endeavors to be a toy reviewer, toy salesman, but that right there is a little bit iffy now, because it's just like, it's becoming a niche market. Not many people are purchasing toys like they used to. Who was the clam champ of this season? Yeah, Faker was. Nobody wanted to see Faker. Nobody wanted to see Faker. And I thank you so very much, guys. You guys are the absolute best. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. I mean, anything you guys want to ask me before I leave? Anything you want to talk about? Okay, no problem. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing a post-production of Balrog for you guys, because Kenny sent me hey Kenny, you said you either want to trade for that guy or you want to get paid for that guy, right? I don't know if you still have him, because I remember one time you saw the Apocalypse that I had, and I'm thinking about getting them, the Toy Biz one. And I'll give them to you if you want it. We could do a trade for that, or if you want me to buy it off you, I'll buy it off you. But my Marvel Legends, I started cutting down on, because I'm just not. I mean, no, I'll show it to you, because I remember one time you saw it, and you was like, "Man, you got him." Hold on, let me see. This one. Nigga. I am the apocalypse. I'll dust them off and everything. Nigga, I am the apocalypse. Look at them lips, boy. That's perfect. Look at them lips. That's what I always loved about Apocalypse. Look at them lips, boy. Nigga. This one, Black Apocalypse. This was from the Toy Biz line. And mind you, this guy you will put together from buying action figures. This was not no $500 piece or anything like that. You know what I mean? Better quality. This thing right here, you can bust somebody in the head with this. And that's how big he is. Look how tall he is. This guy's big. Exactly. Wash, paint, brush. Look at that. Look. This is old. This is old, ladies and gentlemen. This is old. Look, boy, look at that back. Nigga, I am the apocalypse. Feel my pain, taste my wrath. Oh my God, this figure. When did this one come out, Kenny? This one came out in like this guy, he put it like this. He's well over. He might be 25 years old. He might be 25 years old. I have to look it up, but I know he's more than 20 years old. Because I got him in the 90s, I think. Didn't I get? Because that's when they started doing these figures, wasn't it? I could be wrong, but I've had him for a very, very, very long time. How do I know? Because one of my exes threw him at me and I caught him. He was mad at me. I don't know. You gotta look. Oh man, it was around the time I got loose with that homegirl. Yeah, he was strong. This guy's seen a many stuff with me. I got old figures too, but a lot of them are put up. But yeah, I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed the Masterverse marathon. Let me show you guys a couple of things too. And yes, I do have a lot of stuff that I don't get to review, but I have it already. Because see, here's the thing. I'm not just gonna rush and be the first one to do something. I want to be able to show you guys the stuff that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give you a good production on it. When it starts stacking up, that's when you'll see I'll do marathons. But yeah, I do have this. Toxic Crusaders. This might be Toxic in here right here. So I'm going to do, and yes, I'm a very big Toxic Avenger fan. I love the Toxic Avenger. He is from Jersey. Oh yes, some almonds look good. Right here, it's the Toxic Avenger, and I have the first wave, right? So that would be Junkyard, Toxie, and Radiation Ranger. I also have, you guys didn't notice about me, but I do and absolutely love, and I mean love, I absolutely love Indiana Jones. And I will be reviewing him along with another one. I do have the Indiana Jones figures and stuff like that. I got Tunnel Rat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got your Classified. This right here is an oldie. I got a bunch of old stuff that I haven't shown you guys. But this right here, I absolutely love. And you know, I'm gonna load him up with weapons. It's actually a good figure, Kenny, if you can get a hold of this right here. Yeah, I just like the boxes too. I'd rather see my figures. You got Cover Girl right here, which I don't like the box art on here. But I mean, like, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to review for you guys and show you guys and stuff like that. But for right now, I greatly appreciate you guys stopping by. Be sure to give me a like, sub, and subscribe. I will be finishing up Spider-Man tonight because I have to be ready for Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. I don't know which version I had to treat them joints though kind of loose, and he has no guns. Who? That Spawn? That Spawn figure? You know what? You guys want me to open that Spawn figure? Since Kenny said he had to treat him, you guys want me to open that Spawn figure? I get 3 yeses and I'll open them up right now. I get 3 yeses, even though it's a Masterverse. We're at the end of Masterverse. I get 3 yeses and I'll open up Spawn. That's 2. I get 3 yeses and I will open up Spawn. I got 2. Jokes and Holes gave me 1. Person for Animal gave me 1. I just need 1 more. You got 2 minutes. My other buddy says yes. There you go. Jokes and Holes is armed like a European. He's armed like a European. 3 yeses and I will open him up on camera. He's armed like a European. We need 1 more yes. 1 more yes, and I will. I swipe the guns from a girl Spawn. I mean, well, what weapons did you put on your Spawn? Did you put like Did you use like gridiron weapons? Did you use the Valorverse pack to put on your Spawn? I can't get another yes. If I got another yes, I'll open them up. I want to open them up. Now that you said he's loose. Well, you know what? I guess my voice counts, so therefore we are going to do a yes. All right, so there we go. All right, so we're going to open up Spawn real quick. And yes, I know this is the Masterverse Busted Open Marathon, but we are done with the Masterverse for the day. From now on, whenever I do a marathon, I'm going to open up a random figure, okay, of you guys first. All right, so over here, this is the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn right here, Commando Spawn. And Mortal Kombat 11 over here. What I do like about McFarlane's boxes is that he really pretty much just goes minimalist as possible, you know, in terms of like his box. Mortal Kombat over here, window display up at the top, and a nice window box right there. No buyer or anything on the back, but it does say 22 moving parts. Oh yeah, it's in Spanish. You got the McFarlane socials down there, as you can see right there. MK, whatever the case will be. Okay, so we are going to, now McFarlane does do some good job with his, he's getting better. Sometimes he messes up. His problem is scale. He has issue with scale because he thinks everything is Batman. You have Commando Spawn down at the bottom right there. And yes, I'm a very big Spawn fan. I'm talking about, hey, you ever read this one Spawn book about this girl named Suture? It was messed up. Honestly, a great looking toy, but how do you? He said, honestly, a great looking toy, but how do you release Commando Spawn with no? Exactly. That's because they're doing this thing. Oh, no guns with toys and stuff like that. Like, it's more important stuff to worry about than guns with toys with guns or imitation guns. We'll cut him out. And I think I got him out. I want to see if mine is as loose as yours. He is beautiful, though. I'm looking at him already, and he is gorgeous, Kenny. Yeah, I know, but DC, but you know, the motherfuckers don't be wanting to make no waves and shit like that. Wait till I start making my own action figures. You'll see. And yes, I am going to start making my own action figures. Okay. Okay, got one more life. All right. No, mine's stiff. Yeah, mine's is stiff. That face sculpt is gorgeous, though, boy. Now, you know what? Up at the arm. Is yours loose at the shoulder? Yup, Suture. Suture was a great character, exactly. Her story was messed up. Yeah, but JC don't own Spawn, and this is the MP line. True. He was from Curse of the Spawn, where Spawn wasn't Al. It was a mafia hitman. Yep. The old Spawn toys I had in the 90s was Viking Spawn, Viking Commando Spawn, and Redeemer. Yep. The Viking Spawn line from the early 2000s was Pete McFarlane paint apps. Oh my God. You compare with some of the paint apps on some of those older toys, they were phenomenal. Phenomenal. See, again, that's our problem. We were spoiled with the good stuff when McFarlane and Toy Biz was making real good hand-painted, I mean, like, good-looking action figures. Yeah, my shoulders, yeah. No. Let me see. Mine's are good. Let me see. Yeah, this guy's stiff. Mine's is stiff, Kenny. Mine's is stiff. See? Look. The new ones I have is Gunslinger Spawn. I mean, yeah, me too. I have that one too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How are you going to do Commando Spawn with no guns? You can't do Commando Spawn without guns. That's Commando Spawn. You need guns. You know what I'm saying? Remember the old McFarlane toys? Oh my God, they would give you so many guns, man. But yeah, the articulation on this guy is good. You know, as you can see, mine goes up, it stays and stuff like that. I'm forcing it down, like. But he looks good, man. He looks real good. Damn, look at that head sculpt. Grenades and everything on this guy. Why would you give him a... Oh, I thought they gave him a sidearm with no pistol. Holster, gun holster with no pistol. But yeah, he looks real good. Great wash on him. Great detail, great paint. He did a great job with this guy. I'm loving that collar, though. Look at that collar. They did a good job with him. I think he looks great. Cape looks good, done in a nice rubbery type vinyl. Hanging all around. They did a good job with this one, Kenny. You don't like this figure? Now, no, I know what kills it is the fact that they don't have. I don't know why they like this right here. Why would you give him a weapon that resembles a gun, but it's basically his power? Like, this is stupid. He needs a bunch of guns in that box, but the figure is beautiful. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this Spawn figure is brought to you by Mousetite. Mousetite got this for me. She's always donating stuff to the channel. Actually, she's a toy collector herself, but I don't think she can like collect them as she wants to. The face wraps, the material, the textures in the face wrap look really good. I love the way it comes up over his face and everything. Grenades are sculpted in real nice. See the skull. Everything looks good on this guy. I think they just did a new Viking Spawn, if I'm not mistaken. It looks awesome, but they still need to include some. I agree. Good. You need to give him some guns. He comes with goofy. Yeah, like, why would you give him these two translucent plastic thingies? Like, this should be like just something that sticks off of him. He said he looks awesome, but by the way, you got guns. Yes, I do have Gunslinger Spawn. And tomorrow's Busted Open Marathon, I'll probably do that at the end. I'll just do a random figure. I'll pull up some figures, and you tell me which ones you want me to do. All right. Skull Splitter from the Viking Spawn line and Scorpion Assassin from the Samurai New line were two of his best ever. Yeah, I agree. He had some wonderful designs, man. It's just that after a while, he didn't want to do figures anymore. He just wanted to do statues, man. I wasn't with it. I like it, but the lack of guns. The lack of guns. McFarlane need to make a new Viking spawn. I agree. Nah, the new ones can't compare. I agree. Look up Skull Splitter for Viking spawn. I have Skull Splitter. I know which one you're talking about. That whole line was different. McFarlane's crap these days. He paint job stuff. Oh, you don't like the paint job on this one? This one is actually pretty good. Like, look at it. Look at it real good. I like the paint job on this. I like the detail and everything. The spikes, the gauntlets have wash in them and everything. Look, there's wraps and spikes and everything. You don't like this figure? This one I actually like. Most of my parts of my Viking spawn are gone. I played too much with them when I was little. Yeah, I used to love the spawn toys, man. And you got some toe articulation too. I don't think toe articulation, and you got some treads on the bottom. You did a pretty good job. Kenny, you don't like this one? This one is nice. I think it's nice. Where's that gun I had in Lobo's hand? This is actually who this gun belongs to. Somebody in the spawn line. I don't know which one, but it does belong to a spawn character. Come on. Damn, his grips are tight as hell. Trying to put it in his hand. They don't want you to put guns in these toys' hand. Oh man. Oh man. Look at this. Hold up. Yeah, we got to get him some guns, boy. You can't be Commando Spawn with no fucking what's the name. Look at this. And you're right. Look, my arm is a little loose. Let me see. Oh, okay. The pistol can come out. All right, so we're gonna pull that out. Mine doesn't look like it wants to come out, Kenny. No bullshit. Yeah, mine's just kind of like sculpted in. Yeah, you got to give them guns. You're right. You got to give them guns. Yeah, I was going to say, mine won't come out. Why he decided not to... Because again, it was when they was trying to take away guns with toys and shit like that. Like, more important shit to worry about than fucking, like, guns with toys. Like, come on. Or toys with guns. Like, what the hell? Most kids ain't buying this shit any fucking way. That looks nice on him, don't it? That looks nice on him. Yeah, the pistol can't come out. It's just there for show, like stupid. Really stupid. But yeah. Man, listen, open that shit, bro. Open that shit. Open that shit. It's up to you. Me, myself, I would open it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the marathon. I will be playing Spider-Man Baby around about like 6 o'clock. Just want to give myself a break to eat and get myself together. And then I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And not. You guys are the absolute best. You guys are the absolute best. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? I'm going to catch you guys later, okay? Thank you.